Brooke, how are you doing? Good to see you this morning.
Brooke was, when she came to me, somewhat of a reluctant reader. Wasn't really interested in reading.
We knew she didn't have an interest in reading. She just would always push us away when we tried to get her to read.
The very first day of school, he came up to my desk and he said, "Mrs. Nevin, my name is Garrett, and I just want you to know I'm pretty good at math, but I'm no good at reading." And that was just kind of heartbreaking for me.
It's so hard to see him struggle and not improve.
Then this word is?
Put.
Excellent. Start at Jack.
Put on his mittens.
Wonderful job fixing that word here. I work with students one-on-one. I take them for 20 minutes every day, opened, front, and we do specific reading interventions. There's different skills that each intervention builds on, and fluency is our main focus, but each student, depending on how they're reading, they can benefit more greatly from a specific intervention.
The barber had moved to the second grade and
Brooke didn't know any of her letter sounds yet, and she hadn't learned how to word blend. And so when she would try to read a word, she was just basing it on her sight.
Show me on your fingers who needs 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 0 minutes.
In class, Garrett really didn't want to raise his hand. He was nervous about answering any questions. He really didn't want to fail. I was thinking about the student.
I am the internal coach for Reading Corps here at Ridgeview. You were kind of concerned about, then I say let's continue with this interview. The importance of my position is to make sure that literacy piece is really happening as it should be happening, and to make those decisions about when they need to change interventions or how to read the data and understand that better.
Every time she met with Miss Kalachi, she kept doing better and better. And, you know, we couldn't do that at home.
So I worked on letter sounds with her and putting them together. And once she learned that skill, it was amazing. And she just started to read, and her face lit up, and her big smile, and it was really exciting.
When Brooke started taking off, you could just see her confidence grew, her desire to want to read increased. She just became all around more interested in academics in general.
After the day's work,
Her teacher calls her a star, and so that makes us feel good, that makes her feel great. She loves school, and so that's a big change, that she loves coming to school, because I think reading has opened her eyes to how much she can learn.
oh, how far did you get? Is it getting good?
yeah, it's gonna be.
We had Garrett in a couple different things. We had him in summer school, and we had him in another after-school program here at the school, but all of those were with other kids. And I really think the one-on-one really made the difference with Garrett.
And I think further, the data-driven approach, you actually see the progress. You know, it's not fuzzy in any way, shape, or form. You actually see the progress both on the child and on paper, and that's been very important to us. When he started working with Tia, it was definitely a transformation.
Garrett, why don't you try?
And I just saw him bloom from that first day like you would not believe. His confidence, his demeanor, the way he held his whole body. It was a different kid. It was incredible, like caterpillar to butterfly.
And every time I see Garrett in the hallway, he'll say, "Miss Kalachi, I just read this new book and I just finished it." And he'll just be so excited and proud of himself. Now he finally feels pride in his reading, and he likes to share that with everybody.
Having him say, "I'm finished with that book now, and I'm looking for another book." It's quiet in the house. Why is it quiet in the house? Garrett's reading. Holy cow, Garrett's reading.
Alrighty, how about our second graders? There we go. Ridgeview is a typical school, kindergarten through 5th grade. And what AmeriCorps does for us is it provides us essentially a full service model to meet the needs of all kids. And there's that extra support, that extra boost for our kids that really aren't at grade level and are working hard to be at grade level.
How you doing today?
Good.
Good. And what was your favorite part of the day so far?
It offers something that a teacher cannot do on their own. We wish we could, but we can't. And so having someone who is trained and who creates a relationship with kids and gives them a safe place to grow and become better readers is so invaluable. And it benefits everybody. You know, their families, the kids, teachers, the whole school. So I think it's incredible. I really do.
We feel privileged that our school has this program that other schools might not have. To be able to read is such a valuable part of education. And at an early point in her elementary school years, she got the help she needed.
Did you have a good day?
Mm-hmm.
We feel very grateful for the Reading Corps and for Miss Kolachi.
Being a literacy tutor impacts the lives of so many children, and you see it firsthand when you're working with them, the impact that you have on them.
Will you be back in time for lunch?
Mom, you got every single word. High five, Lenise. Woohoo! All right, I'd like to hear you read this next little paragraph. Can you read from I'm?